Hey guys, and welcome back to another stream of Skievers Plays. Did you guys miss me? It has been quite a long while, so I hope you guys missed me, and I hope you are having fun watching tonight. Novak and I will be back at some point together, but who knows when. So at the moment, just enjoy Sharky and enjoy my streams as well. So Sharky is also here.
Hi everyone, yes, Sharky here to basically watch what Skievers gets up to, but also help to guide her through things if there are any issues.
So we're playing a new game tonight. Well, new to me. I've never even heard of it. Sharky has watched other people play it in the past. Novak has watched other people play it in the past as well. It's a pretty popular game, but I have never heard or seen anything about it. The one issue that we do have at the moment is that the computer is a bit too old. So the graphics will be quite laggy. So when we die, it's not a matter of if we die, it's a matter of when we die. So hence the death by lag.
Yes, fully aware that our computer does not have the required specs. The PC is just genuinely not powerful enough to run this game properly. I've done what I can to try and mitigate that and minimize the amount of lag, but this is just simply a hardware limitation of the PC. So just be aware, everyone, when you're watching this, that of course, because the entire game just runs like a giant cutscene, dialogue is going to get out of sync with people's mouths and stuff like that. So it might get a little bit awkward to watch if you're used to watching this run nice and smoothly. It's going to be fairly jittery and things like that. We might run into some other sort of graphical issues along the way, but that's just going to add to the fun of what we're doing here, just to see how far exactly Skievers can really get through the game in the state that it's in.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how we go. Well, I will hit.
All right, when you're ready, go for it.
I'll hit X in a minute, and we will go from there. Right. X. Don't play alone.
Okay, so the menu option you're looking for is play alone, because don't play alone is like play with friends, but we don't have friends, do we?
Me, you, and Novak. And Novak is currently asleep. Yep. So, and you and I, obviously, we can't be on the same computer at the same time, so play alone.
There is actually, and I didn't tell you about this, but there is actually multiplayer capability for people to play this game on the same computer together, and it just asks you to pass the controller back and forth between players, but I thought that might be a little bit elaborate for our first time through. Maybe that's something we can do further down the road if this works at all.
True. Alright, play alone. Let's go.
So you want to choose when it comes up new story. You don't want to continue because that'll take you into some of my test playthroughs of this. And you want to go down to the one underneath new slot, and you want to overwrite that one. So that way we don't have like a duplicate save of like me starting the game in the tutorial.
Theatrical cut?
Yep, theatrical cut is fine.
Cut?
The curator's cut is locked. It'll be unlocked once we beat the game once.
Yeah, which probably won't happen. Alright, let's go. Let's go. That is a pretty bad compass in the corner. Either that or the person holding the compass is spinning around in circles. There once was a ship that was in the name of the ship possibility of tea. Look at how good these graphics are.
And the graphics can look a whole lot better than this if we actually had the graphics quality turned up even more. This is on the second lowest quality.
And like, why did that guy look like the guy from Die Hard?
What, Bruce Willis?
Yes.
That's exactly what I thought too, and you should think of him as Bruce Willis, basically. You won't see him for very long.
Does that mean I'm going to see Alan Rickman? Because like, I'm down for that.
Nah.
Oh,
But
man.
these are real people. Like we do have real people that have motion captured all of this.
Yeah.
So you may recognise some of the people.
I recently found out that the scene where Alan Rickman falls down in Die Hard was actually legitimately his reaction because they told him he was going to drop it. They were going to drop him at 3, and they dropped him at 1. So his reaction to falling was legitimate.
Better mosey on back to the ship.
It feels like
Here we go. Our first two characters.
Stop the presses.
Why does this feel like Falcon and the Winter
Looks like
Soldier?
old Charlie Charming's got a little business to attend to.
你能搏斗吗，勇士？
Ooh, her teeth
Can I
look
fight?
really creepy.
Hey,
Yeah.
quarter.
So this is Joe and Charlie.
Why?
Gonna find out my future. Let's have it. What's in store for me, Pop?
These teeth also look creepy. The teeth are a bit creepy.
Yeah, when you got things this realistic, you get sort of partway into the uncanny valley.
These are the shoes.
So that's the right analog stick. So you hold it down to one of those two directions. So this is what we call the moral compass. So you're choosing currently between two different ways to react to this scenario.
I guess I just want to know about my son. Will he, is he gonna grow up all right? Things gonna work out for him?
See what you mean about not focusing on the mouth. Like, it was fun till at the end when like his mouth was still moving.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine till you realise that they keep talking for longer than they should be. Okay, so here's your tutorial for picking up an object.
It looks like a fish.
So it's a little bit clunky, but basically all you can do is really like spin things around in your hand. You can't really sort of flex it around too much.
可能来自任何方向，但是当这样的风吹来，死亡和厄运肯定会随之而来。
Well, I finished this game.
Wait, what? What does that mean? Hey, what does that mean? What the hell, man? Hey, bud, let me get a go at it.
Oh yeah? Think you got the stuff?
你能比你的朋友打得更好吗，勇士？
Fight? Sure. Let me another quarter.
Gonna start a tab.
Okay, here's the part that's going to really show just how bad this is. Your reactions
I'll
with
give it a
controls.
Yeah. There's auto aim and R2 punch.
So this is going to be a challenge, but see how you go. Aiming your crosshair in there and then punching that. And it does move around as you start to move, which I don't know if that's intentional. So that's all well and good, but once the timer appears, it's going to make that a whole lot harder to do.
Yeah.
Okay, good work.
Thanks. This is the first action before the timer runs out. Okay.
我以为你说你可以搏斗。
Ah, I just missed that one.
谢谢你
Yeah.
来玩。
From that point on, anything you miss just ends the tutorial there. I think it just goes endlessly if you just sort of keep hitting it.
Hey, Chuck, we better get back to the ship. We don't want to get stranded.
Come on, man. Just let me ask another question.
We really need to get back.
I should, of course, have mentioned this earlier, but it slipped my mind. We do have the mature stream banner up at the moment, just advising people, because of course this is a horror game, so there's going to be some supernatural themes and things like that going on here. There will also be a fair amount of violence, possibly blood and gore, as things progress, and there will be a fair amount. There will be a fair amount of coarse language, as you would expect in a horror setting, where characters get quite tense and start speaking out about the situation.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we get on. Is Red Skull about to break out of this?
Yeah, that's not ominous at all, is it? Just lowering in crates with skulls on and stuff.
Hmm. One for the ship of safety, and the name of the ship was a Belliot.
Hey, man. Hey, where's my...
It should be noted, just for your sake, that I can hardly see what's going on at my end. The connection to me is failing almost constantly. I can hear what's happening, but I can barely see what you're doing. Bruce Willis laying into them?
In my medical opinion, these men appear to be drunk off their rear ends. Get this one to the medical ward. Throw the other in the brig. And keep him there.
Now, do you want any jump scare warnings at all for this, or are you happy to just take things as they come?
Let's give it a gaze.
Yep.
Probably gonna scream like like a baby. Like our baby. That is not a good sign. Yikes. Oh man. The deadly neurotoxin.
Yep, don't mix the scary stuff with lightning. And whatever it's getting up to. Yep. So I'd be happy to hear your thoughts about what you think's going on as the story unfolds, because it's quite late in the piece before the characters figure out what's happening. But you know, if you get if you get a thought in earlier, do let us know what you think's going on.
I didn't pay attention to the date of when they were in Chinatown. Like, I don't know how.
Okay, so yep, looking at a picture of your son. That's the one you asked the fortune teller about, yeah.
Let's come back to it. Oh, jeez. Why did I have to open that? Also, there's a key on the ground and a book.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, you had no idea that was going to happen, so...
I literally was not expecting that. What about the book?
Yeah, it's a very early jump scare.
Oh,
The book's not important.
But I want to look at what that book says.
That's a fair point. It probably does say something, but...
I can't do anything to it.
Nah,
Is it
you're just
gonna go
examining
back?
the situation. But you've got a key now off him, so presumably
Yeah,
you're
that's
set.
fine. Oh, let's see if I can get out of this room.
Yeah, that's your first challenge. See if you can get out of this room.
But like, I don't understand why the doctor would be killed. Like, that's like.
Yeah, and why was that door padlocked from the inside?
Howdy, Charlie. How's your time off?
Just get me out of here already. What the hell's going on out there? I heard aircraft and gunfire.
Me too. And there was a corpse
What?
in the sick bay.
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
Oh, boys back together again.
The boys back together again.
Don't mind that he just phases through you.
And the fact that I just stood looking at it. I did not like the sound of that. Press X in time with the heartbeat, okay.
Okay, so get ready for lag. You might need to be pushing it a tiny bit earlier than you think, but don't overthink it. Just push it where you think.
Oh, man. Was that always
Well, at
gonna
least-
happen?
No, that only happens when you fail to hit the heartbeat.
Oh.
If you make it all the way through that, he walks off without noticing you. But it didn't change anything in the grand scheme of things. That's just a tutorial heartbeat. But yeah, that's going to be one of the problematic things, trying to do the keep calm mechanic.
I literally had it up to that point. Can't get through there. I need to come back the other way then. Probably go down where he's gone. I forgot his name already.
Yeah, if you sort of lose where you go and basically follow the story characters, it's fairly narrow. Like you tend not to have very much in the way of branching options.
It's a little bit laggy. Oh.
What was that?
And good old Charlie just doesn't flinch to that at all. Like, that just goes by unnoticed, apparently.
You're a little psycho. Also, why would you want to go this way? Like, literally something just ran this way. Is that the only thing I can do?
Nah, that door is genuinely stuck, and Charlie's just looking in the lockers there. You want to carry on ahead.
So Charlie's leading me off the garden path, eh?
Yep. You see that little glowing thing that appeared on this door here? That's usually another visual clue of where to be looking.
Help!
Yeah, Charlie, help! Press X repeatedly to force the door. See how many times it takes for me to open the door. Oh,
Fuck no.
Yeah, you said
should
it.
have known.
Fubar and then some.
Should have known. I reckon that gas is like killing people / making them go insane.
The deadly neurotoxin.
Yeah.
That might
Also,
have something a bit more sinister to
let
it.
me
Yeah.
see if I can look at this dead dude. No, I can't.
God damn. Another stick? Who's the lucky winner?
Oh, he didn't go over and check who it was.
I tried, but it wouldn't let me, so let me go back up and see.
Yeah. Well, you can, but yeah.
Oh, there we go. If I could actually walk up to it.
Oh, damn it. Buckley. Last time I saw him in the mess hall, he was fit as a fiddle.
What's with his hands? Look at his hands.
Yeah, that's a giveaway that sums up.
Nothing to see here. But it feels like why are they going anywhere? It seems like they were safest in the Bridgeville Hospital. See, that's the
Yeah.
deadly neurotoxin. Hold L1 to walk faster.
Yeah, it's not really a sprint or a run, it's just a slightly pick up the pace with walking, so it's almost useless.
Is it just me, or are you getting a real strange feeling right now?
Do I look like a guy who likes to talk about his feelings?
You look like a mess on wheels, Chuck.
I ain't the only one.
Great.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Chuck. You see that kid over there?
No? You feeling
Whoa,
alright?
how come Chuck can't see it? Is he lying? Is he the bad guy all along? Why is there more dead people down here?
Charlie, get over here.
Don't trust Charlie. He's sus as. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dead. Ooh, yeah. They got like, he had a bullet in his head. Now I've got a gun. Where's Gun Beach knife when I have to kill Charlie? That kid better not be my son. Like, I better not be going crazy and like shooting my son. Also,
Oh, what,
there's
the little kid that's running across?
Yeah, there's about to be a jump scare, I know it. Surely there's gonna be one. Yeah, look at all this deadly neurotoxin.
Yeah, just walk right into it, of course.
Hey, come here.
Oh mate, it's coming. You sense it. It's coming. It really is.
Oh God, no. Charlie!
Who on earth is that? And why are you walking up to him? Bro. That's the kid. And why does he look so creepy? And why does he have a knife? Oh man. Dead already. Did I not say that Red Skull was there?
I know, that was a nice call on that.
Well, we're dead from there.
So I can...
Because yeah, I
yeah.
didn't. I was trying to use the left one instead of the right one to move over,
Yep.
and I was like, it wasn't going, and obviously time.
It's going to take a little time to learn that sort of thing.
Is anyone there? Hello, can anyone out
And
there
I can
hear
definitely
me?
explain for you what's going on here, but it'll have to wait till the end of the game, once we really know what's happening.
Come on!
But
Will
yeah,
I
we're
be
not
able to
far off it.
finish this game, like in this
Sorry?
sitting? Will I be able to finish this game in this sitting?
Definitely not, no.
And mate, what's that with like 20 arms?
And here's good old
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Well, he's about to do a big jump.
Is he dead?
He didn't exactly look where he was jumping first, did he?
I feel like that wasn't that like low down that he probably could have survived, but like being very bad bitch.
Hmm. Okay.
That sounds a bit laggy.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
Now we've just moved on to someone completely different.
Well, what is this that I can't see? With icy hands getting hold of me. Well, I am death, none can excel. I open
Look, there's the Grudge. And that snake.
Hello. And welcome to my repository.
Why you look creepy, and why am I following you?
I am the curator of stories. Stories of love and hate, greed and beauty, life and death. Stories such as this one. I'm here to record the story you choose to tell. You see, this tale is only part written, and the choices you make will complete it, and determine whether the lives of those with whom you are interfering continue to flourish, or whether they are snuffed out.
Excellent.
You see, we each make decisions according to our own moral compass. And we have to live with those decisions or die by them. But you shouldn't fear death. It is, after all, inevitable. It is the tax one pays for having lived, and it comes, eventually, to everybody. Still, none of us want for it to come too soon, do we? As in life, the actions you take matter. The choices you make will affect others.
Yeah, the teacher is just a little bit creepy.
I'll be keeping a close eye on your progress. It's not my place to interfere, but I might be persuaded to offer the occasional hint. Here's one for free. There are pictures in this world that can show you some possible futures. If you can find them and study them, they may just help you to make better decisions. Or should I say, decisions that result in the outcomes you would prefer.
I do know what I would prefer though. Maybe I want everyone to die. You ever think about that? He sounds a bit like the narrator in Parable.
Yes, well, he's got a good narrator.
That's all for the moment. We'll talk again soon enough.
I
We'll
wonder
have
if
the
he actually
opportunity
looks like
to
that,
account for
whether
all
they
the
based it on
actions
him.
that you've taken, or whatever mess you've made.
I can't remember the name of the actor who plays him. I think it's Pip is his first name, and he does look like himself.
Good thing. On Lord of the Rings.
So it should be said, just in case it sounds a bit different for anyone watching, that I have adjusted my audio setup. I was having some terrible issues trying to connect to what Skievers is doing here, so I've just changed the way I'm doing things. And welcome to the beginning of the game proper now. These are the actual characters that you will be playing. The tutorial with Charlie and Joe, you were guaranteed to always have them die. Nothing you could do would prevent that. So here's Brad. There will be 5 people here.
So what happens if I didn't die at that point? Would it just keep going until I died?
So you're saying what would have happened if you had shot that child instead of missing the shot? You would have found that your bullets would go straight through him and hit the car behind.
Oh, so he would have stabbed me anyway.
He would not have stabbed you. You would have died.
can always call for backup.
If I had shot.
Yep.
So,
But you still would have died.
I've never been down there before. Down? The water?
I don't know.
Diving?
Yep. Alex is the older brother,
Maybe you
Brad's
can show
the
me
younger brother.
how the pros do it.
Alex, the older brother, he's experienced.
Yeah?
He's the one that's got a girlfriend.
Are you serious you came out here without taking any
Brad,
lessons?
the younger brother, is the nerdier type. You've now got a timer on the moral compass to decide which option you want as the right stick and hold it in one of the directions.
It's what? It's
If you don't
embarrassing
choose an
taking them
option
by
within
yourself.
time, then you just say nothing. let the conversation
It's
move on.
embarrassing you came all the way out here expecting me to hold your hand.
Whoa, careful. That dive cam is like super expensive.
Little bro, be cool.
What?
Julia and Conrad are, you know, how do I say it? Super fucking loaded?
So?
Don't sweat the little stuff, man. It's not cool. Don't make me regret letting you tag along.
Tag along? Seriously? I thought I was invited.
Julia wanted you to come along.
For real? Julia?
Yeah, man. She wanted you to come. And I wanted her to see how cool you are, which you're not. So be cool. Capiche?
Capiche.
All right, amigo. Calvary's almost here.
Cool.
Sorry I'm a little snappy. I'm just... Who knew medical school would be stressful, you know?
Total shocker.
And man, the long distance thing with Julia, it's been rough.
Yeah, I gotcha. It must be tough. No worries, man.
Huh? Yep. Right on cue.
What?
Conrad doesn't think we have enough beer.
Ah, I guess I keep these in an undisclosed location.
Yeah. Hey! So, can I get your input on something?
Yeah, what?
Just, kind of a big thing I'm trying to make a decision about.
About finishing med school?
No, but it's just kind of a big life choice, you know? I don't know what's the right thing to do.
Go with your gut. If it's right,
Okay, so
you'll
see
know.
that bearing updated that's appeared in the corner now? All of these decisions that you've just been making through here, even though they're incidental, they are changing characters' perceptions of each other.
Yeah, I saw
Traits updated before.
C or something.
So this is Julia and Conrad, another pair of siblings. Conrad is the older brother, so the younger sister Julia, and Julia, of course, is girlfriend Alex.
Yeah.
That puts Conrad as the oldest of everyone.
Oh, sorry. Connie, this is Alex.
Hey.
What's up, man? Conrad. Watch it, sis. Lady killer, right here.
Good to finally meet you, Conrad. This is Brad, by the way, my little bro.
Hey.
Bradley! Feel like I already know you. I've heard so much about you.
Yeah, likewise.
Miss me?
Hey, man. Want to crack a cold one with me?
Every second.
That's a lot of seconds, cowboy. I mean, I would have gone with minutes. Way less needy.
Yeah. Cool. Tight. I love beer.
Taking your brother's advice, saying yes to everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's adjusted your relationship now between Brad and Conrad. Because eventually down
Right
the line,
on,
this
Radical.
will,
I like the cut of your ship.
this will change how the characters make decisions against each other.
Jib.
Don't ruin it.
We're gonna go in some Hunger Games style.
You ever do any diving before? Hey, don't look so worried. It's gonna be fun.
She does not say anything.
Yeah.
Therefore, sometimes the right answer is to just back out of the conversation. You don't want to necessarily upset anyone. Yeah.
Where's the old crust bucket skipper anyhow?
So this is the fifth and final character. She's not related to any of these people. She's the captain of the Duke of Milan, which is the name of this boat that brought it in.
I'd invite you to make yourselves at home, but, So is everybody on board and ready to go?
The no-nonsense captain type.
Strong and
You're selling, I'm buying.
Yeah. That's not going to stop Conrad having a go.
that showed him.
Yep.
Do you see what you get, Connor? That's with the warrior. Was a belly or tea?
The good news is you're going to be fairly free from jump scares for a while. I don't think it's sunny.
That's it, get it all out.
Yeah.
Better not turn into a triangle.
You, wanna go lie down?
Yeah. You know, maybe I should. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So you know why he got seasick?
Did you drink the beer?
Because you chose to drink the beer. So that's already a consequence of an action you've chosen up to this point. You wouldn't be seasick
What
if you
about
hadn't.
over here?
That's pretty far out of the way.
That's just the branching nature of the story.
I'm just thinking
right?
about backup targets in case we don't find anything on the dive cam.
Listen, to be honest, I've never heard of this wreck you're looking for. Usually these things are crawling with divers.
Yeah. This one's different.
I'm just saying, if it gets too late, I know some nice places where you can just take, you know, a nice dive.
Brad did his homework. If he says the wreck's here, it's here.
Okay, look, you're the client. I'm just saying we don't have unlimited daylight.
I'm gonna go help Conrad and Julia with the camera. What you got?
I wish I said nothing.
Feast your eyes on
Conversations
this.
with Bliss tend to be pretty abrupt.
Brad's calculations were right on the money.
Always bet on Brad.
Yeah, kid's a whiz. We should thank him.
Bliss, we found a plane.
Yeah?
Yeah, looks like World War II. We are ready to dive.
Some of that's the graphics settings. You can turn the graphics up a bit more.
Technically,
everyone
we
look a
should
little
call
bit
this
more
in to port
together.
authorities. As an unreported wreck?
Well, technically.
Are you sure you don't want to do this the right way?
Guys, no one knows, no one cares. No harm, no foul.
The right way. Come on, what is this, kindergarten?
I had to bring it up.
If we just go down and take a look, who's gonna know?
Fine. As long as you're quick. And don't touch anything.
I just can't wait to be the first one down there. Can you imagine? Untouched?
But don't touch anything, because it's untouched.
We should be ready to get you guys in the water in a few.
I'll set up the tanks. The boys will do the final checks. Take a look at the camera. See if you can find anything useful.
Righto.
Hey, maybe you should check on your bro?
Alright, time to start walking around the ship. And talk to all sorts of people, I think.
Hey.
Hey, sweetie.
You know, we have rules out here for a reason. You guys gotta respect that.
Yeah, sorry about before. Everybody's just a little We've been planning this whole thing for a while now.
I get it. But there are rules, and laws, and customs. These rules are all pretty basic stuff. How much experience do you have with these kind of dives?
Dived a couple wrecks over the years. Not an expert, but, you know, experienced.
If this is your first unreported wreck, then you should know there's a very specific protocol you have to follow. For all you know, this could be a war grave. Disturbing it would be illegal and immoral. You know what? I can't stop you. Just respect the rules down there. Don't do anything stupid that'll get my ass in trouble.
I don't want to go with any of those other two options.
Yeah. Because it's interesting that you actually talk to her first out of everything, because there is something else around here that will change the conversation you just had with her.
Hey.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, that thing, yeah.
No. No, now you're going back down below deck.
Yeah. I don't know what
Yeah, you've got lots of things to look at, so just take your time and just have a wander around.
You know your brother can't handle his drink.
Just a little seasick.
You know how to use that?
No. Not really.
You might want to just let it do its thing.
You did turn it off. Keep an eye for the glowing things. So they're showing you where to go.
There's a little gap in the tail. Take a look.
Okay, so some sort of aircraft has crashed down there.
It's flipping it again.
Hey
guys, tanks are ready.
Tanks a lot.
Wow, that was bad.
Okay, so this is the rebreather. Way cooler than a regular scuba setup. It takes all that CO2 that you'd normally just exhale into the water, and instead, it gets totally reused. Then it reduces decompression time on your way up. State of the art.
So I've never seen this happen before, but I think I'm going to miss a chance to go down and check on your brother.
Check done. Next.
I was just thinking that.
Because that's what you were meant to be doing while she was getting all this ready. There was also something else interesting in there.
That picture.
Yeah, there was something sitting on the bench in there with Fliss. On the side of the boat.
Whoa, Eager Beaver, you gotta check your O2 first.
Would have also revealed a bit more information about something
Okay,
else.
good to go.
Thanks for setting me straight.
Okay, you little clownfishes. I'm gonna go see what Fliss is up to.
You behave, Connie.
Looking for a first mate, Captain?
So you want the camera or the boomstick?
You're on camera. I'll take the wheels.
Let's get a before photo.
right, kids. Good to go. Just remember the rules, please.
Talk to Julia or take the broomstick.
Maybe we can fire it up again tonight for our private post special.
Are you gonna bring your bang stick?
That front cabin is gonna pop its portholes.
Like, just blaming I missed my chance to go downstairs.
I don't know if you're going to get a chance to go down there again later, but there is also a picture down there that the curator was talking about that shows you a possible future.
Whoa, you good?
More or less.
The shop. It's not ominous
Too bad
at
the
all.
place is so tight.
She acts like we're going to ransack the plane.
Hey, a souvenir would be cool.
It's not like one tiny little thing would hurt anybody. I won't tell if you won't.
Not like they can scan the wreck every night at sundown. There. That shape. That's gotta be it.
So you've now successfully got further than I did on my practice playthrough to
Whoa.
check the game's
That
working.
is, like, way bigger than I thought.
So beyond this point, I have no idea how stably the game will run.
Damn. It's pretty intact too. This is a fucking remarkable find.
Let's swim around a little and find a way in.
Howdy, Captain. You fancy a pint with your second in command?
You are not my second in command.
Third in command.
No.
Fresh and eager cabin boy.
Still a no.
Your well-paying, dashingly handsome, seafaring client is requesting the pleasure of your company over a frosty amber liquid.
Pass. I have to stay focused on your friends down there.
You can't drink on the job.
Especially
Pretty nice ride you got here. Where'd you get the cash?
You know it's not polite
She's
to
a
ask a
strong,
lady about her money.
independent lady. So.
Fair enough. I
Yep,
was just
it
thinking
makes
about
sense
buying
to
a
play
boat
with
myself,
character
and I thought
strengths.
maybe you'd like to point me in the right direction.
It would be my singular pleasure to help you part with your money.
She's back on suddenly.
Yeah, I think she might have bumped it.
You know what? I better spend some time keeping the Duke of Milan shipshape.
So there's a relationship
Aye,
update
aye.
there. That will change. If you want to push the big button in the middle of the controller, this will bring up a menu of all sorts of things. So this is showing, so we're on Kiss of the Novel because she's the one that we're controlling. You can't switch to any of the other characters or anything, but that would be the pictures of the future. That's the bearings that have been updated. That's secrets. I don't understand what that is. This shows the traits based on how you've played her. The bigger words are obviously the more dominant traits, and the tiny words are the hidden traits. On the left, the bars with the other four characters shows the evolving relationship over time. You can see that the bar for Alex, the bars have got a top and a bottom. The bottom is like where the relationship started at the beginning of the game, and the top of the bar is showing that the relationship with Alex has actually improved.
Yeah.
All the others are pretty much the same. First's relation with everyone else is the same as it always was. This also shows your current objective, in case you ever get a bit lost with what you're actually supposed to be trying to do. Stuff like that. But yep, you can do that whenever you're on any particular character, just to see what their traits are, and sort of see how they're faring in relationship-wise compared to other people. And you can come back here to view those pictures for premonitions of the future. Uh-huh. Okay, so here's your first premonition, high and dry. You can view that again as many times as you like if necessary from that menu. So we'll show you.
Just be right back, guys. Alright.
To navigate across to view the arrow keys to view you can't read the arrow keys. And we're looking at the center screen. So that's rad.
I hate this picture.
A lot of these premonitions won't make sense at the time, but with context later on, you might recognise the scene that you're in when something's about to happen. I've got that speak time with you.
Basically, Dubois.
Yep.
That's the address. Dear Mrs. Dubois, this letter is a formal notification that you are in default of your obligation to make regular payments on your personal loan. The loan holds a remainder of $24,783 with a sum of $3,481 payable by the 1st of August 2019. This amount has been overdue since that date and you appear to have ignored multiple requests for payment or a discussion to reconsolidate your debt. Unless the outstanding amount of $3,481 is received by the 30th of August.
So in 15 more days' time.
2019, we will have no choice but to begin to the foreclosure process against your collateral, namely the marine vessel of the Duke of Milan. Please act accordingly. Yours sincerely, Charles Saran, Senior Account Manager.
So of course this is Felicity's letter. If Alex had discovered that before talking to Felicity, there would have been alternate dialogue options between the conversation that Alex had with Felicity about her being in crippling debt.
How's it going?
Knocked out by cold frosty. Man, I feel like such a wimp.
Hey, it's your vacation. You're allowed to overdo it.
I am officially starting a temperance club. Party of one. Lifetime membership. Hope the lovebirds are having the time of their lives down there.
I hope they know what they're doing down there. Attitude matters 20 meters down.
Alex plays the goof, but he was pretty serious about acing his diving certification.
What other dives have they done? When I got the booking, I thought they were newbies.
Alex and Julia have both logged plenty of dives. I'm the real amateur. But I'm ready.
Huh. Gotta get back up top. Check you later.
So I believe if you hunt around enough down here, you'll find another picture. Yep, there it is.
Excuse me. There you go.
Why do I keep these around?
To be shot by some unknown assailant.
Cutting right. It's a surprisingly big boat. It's kind of like the TARDIS a little bit down here. Yep, it's actually Julie's perfume. And you can't pick up the book for Shrouded Innocence. Oh, okay. No one has ever picked the book up before. It's a book about the good old Salem witch trials.
Hey, Fliss. Look, there's a boat. What's that about?
Fishing boat, from the looks of it.
How should we handle this?
We are not doing anything. I'm the captain, so you be quiet and let me handle it.
I'm the captain.
You got that?
I feel like I'm not talking much during this game, but there's like so much going on that I just don't want to miss anything. They just hit the boat.
Guys, you gotta keep back. We've got divers in the water.
Yeet.
Hey, we got damage here. You see this? Look at our boat.
We can take care of this, man. It's not a problem. What do you think? Like, $10 cover it?
Whoops, my bad. Let's
That's
make it
the
20.
guy with the gun.
Well, shoot, you think it's more like 30? I can do 30.
And
Conrad is his name.
yeah,
Why
Conrad.
would you
You guys
antagonize a
drive
guy
out
with
and
one
bargain, I'm
eye?
with you. Here, let's just throw in the whole pot.
He's just chucking like $10 bills.
Like in the water
Yeah.
too, so they're useless. Like there's no point.
I mean, Julia and Conrad are like from the loaded family, so it's, you know, to him, he'll just waste money on deals. But you're right, he is winding that guy a little bit.
There's some random who just hits the boat and has like one eye.
Mm.
Well, back to this pair. Let's see which of them's probably dead first. This pair or the pair upstairs.
Yeah. Whether the sharks get these guys or the crazy eyed man gets the others.
I've seen dead bodies.
In this plane,
Yeah.
that's some there, aren't there? Yep.
That's in hand. That's in hand.
That's in hand.
No, that's in hand. Talk about that later. But like, oh, that was probably dead. Because I was gonna say they shouldn't still have meat in their bones.
No, the body.
Like they should just be
Conrad
bones.
said one of the pictures showed an opening.
Conrad, really?
Really? The rear turret.
I was gonna say, he says it, but like, didn't he save himself? Like we looked at the picture. The rear turret.
South Pacific website. Of course, you've got time and everything like this for the timeline and when stuff's happening.
The turret. We can get in through
It's
there.
not all that crucial, really. Yeah, it seems a little bit claustrophobic
Jaggedy
and
stuff.
yeah, scary. Like, you know, going inside the plane wreck like this is always a rough call because how do you get out quickly?
Ah,
Yeah.
fuck!
Careful. Could be dangerous. Could be dangerous.
Ladies first?
And she's bleeding, and there was a shark there.
Yep.
So you know what that means.
Increased chance of shark in the near future.
Can I just take a second to say, holy shit, Alex, we did it. I mean, can you believe it? It's a dream come true.
Let's not waste any time not exploring. Go! 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 Julia, leave it. You'd have to take your gear off to get in there. Not worth it.
It's like it's a pipe or something. It's floating in there.
That pipe's pretty tight. What if you get stuck without your rebreather?
Don't do it, Julia, because you're gonna die, because lag.
Maybe it is kind of dangerous.
No, sure, I'll go through it again if I...
If you push X, you're going to keep it up there.
Stand back. Boys.
As you see in there.
Bullet holes. All down the fuselage.
So the plane's being shot down, I guess, then.
Brad's gonna flip when he sees this.
too far. Too far.
Check it out. They reconfigured the bomb rack to hold lifeboats.
Yeah.
Interesting.
One of the rescue boats is missing. Think they were using it?
Let's see what else we can find.
Click. Sorry. Let me take a second.
So interestingly, the 2 playthroughs I've watched people do this, no one found that, and no one took the camera down there.
They all took the other thing?
Yeah, they all took the boomstick.
You hear that?
Figured
Check it
there'd be
out.
something on both sides.
Wanna go first?
But like, as if you would be able to open the door though.
Cheap piece of shit.
Like, wouldn't the pressure the water?
Well, if there's water on both sides, there'll be equal pressure.
Dead. And he's got a gun. Take the gun.
The gun's not gonna work.
I know, but it'll be like a war gun. So
Sure,
why not?
yeah, it's in terms of souvenir, yeah.
Oh, what was
There's that, apparently.
Oh.
Whoa!
So there we go, jump scare preceded the
My wetsuit.
Lol.
sound came cool picture, so.
Life gives you lemons.
I mean, I figured that a jump scare was coming anyway because of what just happened. But like, why didn't that attack them?
Oh, it's just a nice fish.
No, it wasn't. Did you see all those eggs? And like, now it's like lagging this.
Pilot and co-pilot. Gotta be.
And one thing about this lag is if the game waits for it to catch up before it
Plane
delivers the
crash
next
not high
dialogue
on my
line,
list of ways to perish.
which is why there's big gaps between the dialogue lines. Oh yeah, fly the
Easy
same.
now. This stuff's been down here a long time.
Yeah.
Breaks it.
Yeah, don't pull the steering wheel. Nice.
Julia! Oh my god! Just don't touch anything else, please.
Like, literally, why would you touch it?
Yeah.
It's still a steering wheel, like, it's still gonna work. Like, the thing still has wheels.
Well, yeah, the steering wheel there is probably controlling the flaps on the wings and stuff, so. It will have,
I assume there's nothing else in there.
I'm not sure.
Or if there was, like, when you get a chance to look at it, or if you're leaving it. Now she's broken.
We gotta get out of here, now!
Oh, nose cones dropped off it.
Way to go, Julia. Way to go. Not impressed. And there's that
Oh,
thing.
there's that thing.
Grab it. Alex, grab it. What are you doing? Hurry up. Oh, there's a shark.
Okay, so I've never seen anyone grab that here. Normally everyone else went for it before. So I
It's a
assumed you'd
great
miss your
big
chance
shark.
for that.
Not interested in us. Let's go.
Not interested in us, except that Julia has a cut on her leg.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Thought this was the right time, but then didn't know if it was the right time. But I guess no time's the right time. Yes?
I don't...
You know, it's a good story, right? Oh. I know you can't tell because we're underwater, but I'm on my knees right now.
Uh-huh.
Julia, will you marry me?
Better say yes, Julia.
I
Oh, crap.
Alex, I'm sorry. I mean, I just... I mean, we almost just died.
Julia, I'm serious.
Alex, wow. What a goddamn story.
How's it end?
Yes! Yes! I'll marry the shit out of you!
And so once again, from the 2 playthroughs I've seen, no one got to the proposal in their relationship because no one actually fostered these two's relationship.
Hero.
You
You
chatted
get
with
on
these
with
two
our
a bit more
escape
than
from
the
the,
others have,
crumbling death trap?
and it got them to the point where they were actually comfortable to do this.
Achievement unlocked.
Yes,
Cliff,
yes.
this is Julia. We're coming back up. Over.
Normally Alex just fumbles on that conversation from what I've seen and just backs out of asking her.
Hey, where'd that other boat come from?
Wait, Julia, we gotta decompress here.
Whoa!
Damn!
What the fuck? We gotta get up there.
Wait, we have to decompress.
As much as your brother's up there, like you can't help them if you don't help yourself.
Yep.
If you don't decompress, then you just it's pointless.
So this might be saving these two, but putting the other two at risk.
They're already at risk.
Well, the other 3 actually. Is there 3 up here?
Oh my god, this is taking too long. This is torture.
Just a few more seconds. Okay, now, go, go!
Don't be ignored towards remaining to make any if necessary.
What the hell happened?
Yeah.
It's cool, man. Everything's all right now.
Yeah, he threw money at the problem. But what was with all the explosion? There's no lot of money.
There was a little, mishap with the barbecue.
Ah.
I was just about to say
Jesus,
the
looked like the
barbecue.
whole boat was lit up. What was up with that other boat?
Are you paying the
Fishing
ocean?
guys came by and ran into the dive line. Whatever. Who cares, right? What I want to know is, what'd you guys find?
Well, we found the plane, and it is huge, full of cool stuff.
Oh my god, you guys! Can you all just shut up for like 1 second?
Holy shit! Dude, bro, congrats!
Nicely done. Come up and let's celebrate.
Yes, let's put everyone in a good mood now. Here we go back to the curator.
What's up, homie? Everyone's alive?
Yep.
You're getting to know these intrepid adventurers then. Alex and his little brother Brad, trying to swim with the big fish. Both seem out of their depth. And Julia, the love of Alex's life, and he the love of hers. What about Conrad? A bold fellow, you might say. Or maybe you'd say arrogant.
Fill that up.
And then there's Captain Fliss. Strong, forthright, stubborn.
Yes. Yes. And yes.
She appears somewhat immune to Conrad's charms.
Oh,
So far, at least. Let me reassure you. You help them to make some decisions they'll value later on. You're doing well.
You're doing well.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yep.
Good old the curator. And
Good
of course, I missed his the epic intro sequence when I adjusted my audio so I can reconnected with everything. I didn't get to see his walkthrough and the song and all that.
So, we're like 10 seconds out of the jaws of certain death.
Well, certain, I mean, that's relative.
And this meatball...
Meatball?
This meatball pulls a ring out of God knows
the
where.
ball.
Yeah, where did you hide the ring?
A lady never tells.
Well, needless to say, this lady was impressed.
Well played there, Mano.
Wasn't Conrad gonna get us some more beers after he helped Fliss?
Maybe he decided, hey, I'll drink some, and then he got drunk. And since he was drunk, he forgot to bring it to us. And he just kept on drinking, and he drank all of it.
Sounds like you've had some experience with this kind of phenomenon.
Yeah, I've been studying it for years.
I'll go look for him.
Oh, we found a bullet lodged in the plane.
Huh.
I left it below deck if you want to check it out.
Okay, so no one's ever looked at this before that I've seen.
So, how does it feel to soon be known as the Mrs. Julia Smith?
Honestly, I wasn't sure how it would feel, but now that I hear it, it does have a nice ring.
So, I guess we should talk about wedding plans. Eventually.
Now you're speaking my language.
And taking lessons.
Yeah, I can't wait for us to plan everything together.
I was so worried you might say no.
Of course I was gonna say yes, you dimwit.
I'm happy you did. The second you said yes, I could see our whole future rolling out ahead of us.
I love you, Alex.
Where did everyone go? There was much celebration to be had.
Yeah, you really specced into
I'll go find
this
them.
pair's
You just relax.
relationship.
Why not?
Yeah, well, exactly. Since
Hey, you seen my brother? Or
you've gotten
Fliss?
into it.
No, I got distracted.
Let's go get him.
Sure.
So, which one is, you know, where the magic happens?
On behalf of my family, I'd like to apologize for my brother acting like a horny fifth grader.
It's okay. I can deal with children.
Conrad, beers, where are they?
Oh, yeah, the beers. I was just getting them now.
Conrad always reminds me of Trip.
Yeah.
It's not the same actor, but visually it's got a similar style, and he's got the same sort of happy-go-lucky feel in a sense, but different temperament entirely.
Alright, now that everybody's here, let's take a look at the navigator's pad we found. Maybe we can figure out why the plane was out here.
Where'd you put it?
It's in your case.
Okay, I'll go get it.
Hey.
Okay, well, here's your chance to wander around and
So, how's it feel to be a man post-proposal?
things.
Relieving, honestly. Been carrying that around for a while.
Is that the thing?
Yeah.
That you could examine yourself?
No, it's
Why'd you do it on the dive?
I wanted it to be memorable. Just not that memorable.
Oh.
I have to hand it to you. Popping the question on the bottom of the ocean like that is pretty romantic.
That's that bullet down there.
Never thought you were the settling type. Proud of you, bro.
I couldn't have done it without such a good bro.
Yep.
Bro.
Wait, what do you mean?
He told me to follow my heart.
One, I'm not that sappy. Two, I was talking about med school.
Yeah, that's real convincing.
Roll to the top, bro.
So, we're going again tomorrow?
Expires the 31st of the... Oh, yeah, the 31st of July.
Yeah, but any other thoughts about that?
Yeah, it seemed a little too dangerous for my blood.
Don't sweat it. I'll go down with you and we'll be fine. I'm gonna go find Julia.
I think you used up all your lapse time.
Let's try and read it again.
So basically, that was full of typos.
Hey, almost time for barbecuing. Got the pad yet?
Sorry, I got distracted.
No worries. Let's go get it.
Which suggests a certain measure of
Yeah, she's not really qualified.
forgery. Yeah.
Got it. Let's go up.
So finding out those sorts of things earlier changes some of the dialogue options on the characters having to talk to her.
Come here, you vixen.
Easy, Tiger. We should get back. Right here.
Okay, yep, so this was the thing that was floating around. That looks like we were destined to get no matter what. So we're going to fix up 5 of them.
You'll get no resistance there. Alright, everyone. Check it out. Manchurian gold. Who wants to find some sunken treasure? So what do you think, Captain? Coordinates?
Those are coordinates, all right.
Maybe the plane's destination?
You think we could get there by tomorrow?
It takes a couple hours if the weather stays steady.
Wow. You find anything else?
This plane must have been shot down because it was riddled with bullet holes. I found one lodged in the fuselage.
Huh.
And it was full of life rafts. Must have gotten shot down before they could deliver all the rafts. There was only one missing.
Reckless, all of you.
Excuse me?
I told you to leave everything down there alone.
Oh, come on. We've been through this already.
I'm not talking about the law.
No, hey, they were respectful.
No, you did whatever you wanted. Whatever you took, it was too much.
Oh, come on. No one knows we've even been down there, and I don't think ghosts can talk.
You Americans are all the same, huh? No respect for anyone else's traditions.
But like she was fine a second ago and they were gonna go get gold.
Yeah.
Should have never gone down to that plane in the first place. It's bad luck. You think you can scavenge down there and it makes no difference, but every single thing you bring back has an essence. It's like a ghost you invite to the surface.
She's got money problems, right?
Here we go.
Huh. I never thought about it like that.
You never think about much of anything.
Well, maybe I never heard about such cool ghost stories.
They're not cool ghost stories. Not like for fun. People drown in these waters and you have to respect their resting place.
Damn straight. Fred, you got a fun ghost story, right?
Yeah, I heard a story. Happened right around here, too.
Let's hear it. We could all use a good show.
Let's hear it. I bet you can spin a good yarn.
It's kind of messed up, actually.
Scare away, little bro.
Okay, here goes. This story is true. It had happened right near here, in an old lighthouse.
Classic setup.
Wait, true story? Where'd you hear this?
Ah, well, down by the dockside, I found an ancient old man, skin like a leather book, eye patch, wooden leg, the whole 9 yards. And for $1, he told me his secrets.
Seems legit.
The lighthouse stood atop an atoll, isolated from the rest of the world, a lone beacon in the night, a sailor's respite. The lighthouse keeper would hear the waves pounding the rocky shore. One misty morning, he comes upon a woman, covered in blood. She's stumbling down the beach. He hurries to her aid, and she falls into his arms, sobbing. As he hurries her back to the lighthouse, he asks where she's from.
He doesn't waste any time. Smooth.
He of the one-track mind.
The woman answers, I live here, in the lighthouse. My parents are upstairs right now.
Twist.
Of course, the lighthouse keeper says, that isn't so. Of course, he's lived there alone for years. And the woman becomes hysterical and insists her parents are upstairs. So, they go to the top of the lighthouse, and there, splayed out on the floor, is a man and a woman brutally murdered with an axe.
Always an axe. I mean, do people even use axes anymore?
I'm just reporting the facts, cliches and all. Chopped up into little tiny giblets with an axe.
Giblets.
So gross.
Okay, so who did it?
So, the woman, she's still hysterical, says her husband did it. And he's still here, in the closet.
Huh. The husband, eh? So is this a warning to all future brides?
Hey, no backseats. You're locked in.
So the lighthouse keeper creeps over to the closet, opens the door, and, sure enough, there's a man inside. But he's cut his own throat. Horrified, he looks closer to see the dead man's face in the dark. Closer, closer. And he sees it's his own face. And then its eyes bulge out and screams. Yeah.
Whoa, so gross.
I knew that was coming because I could hear it before it happened.
Nice.
But I mean, it's a scary story, so of
Yeah.
course there's always something at the end. Like the guy with the hook.
Oh, come on. That wasn't scary.
Heavy on the cheese there, corn dog.
Okay, you've all had your fun. We should all turn in. There's some weather hitting our way.
Yep, so good. consequences of
No,
that
no, 'cause
conversation.
according to
They've
standard
just
vessel
updated
regulation,
everyone's
we're all required
relationships.
one more beer before hitting the hay.
What regulations are these?
It's standard issue regulatory institutional protocol subdivision 1099.
Uh-huh. Where'd you read that?
The internet.
Oh, so you found a website that tells you to drink beer under every circumstance.
I'm just following orders, ma'am.
I'm into this website.
10-4, good buddy.
And I'm out.
Yep, and Fliss and Brad. Oh, there's Fliss. That's the
Sold one eye. Where's Brad though?
You just had to piss them off, didn't you?
Yeah, it is his fault. Being an idiot. I feel like he's arrogant.
Have no sense of humor.
Hey! Hey! Damn it! Stop it!
Almost free.
Hey, so, good news, bad news.
Bad news? I don't see how this could get any worse.
The bad news is these are kind of maybe the fishermen I pissed off earlier.
Oh, god damn it, Conrad.
Great, just great. And the good news?
I recognize them.
How was that good news?
I thought you were gonna ask the good news first.
You're such an idiot, Jesus.
Hey.
Alex, what are they gonna do to us?
I don't even want to know. I want to get out of here. I'm in a lot of danger.
Probably should have done that first. It gets tricky though, because if everyone's just falling on time, what happens when they come in next?
Yeah.
You're gonna regret this, you piece of shit. You're gonna rot in a cell.
Fuck out. I'll be back for you later.
Conrad!
Nobody knows you're out here, little lady.
Warm up that trigger finger.
You're all alone with us now.
I know, right?
Let's make the most of it.
I'm the captain now.
You can go fuck yourself, you piece of shit.
You're the little lady.
I'm still being condescending by calling her a little lady.
Yeah.
Her eyes so creepy.
What do you fuckers want?
Slow down. Easy.
Fuck you! I'm gonna kill you!
Oh no, how did he get off? Oh no. Oh, just the people who's
Just nicked a bit of his ear.
I feel like he wouldn't have begged, so it had to be him.
I'll be finished with him later.
Yeah, he's just
Even though I particularly didn't want to swear, but...
Yeah. And he's just gonna make an example of him for the others.
Be on your best behavior, little man.
You don't want anything else to happen to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
He'll be a bit more compliant now.
Do you have, Capricorn? Kick him in the crotch.
What do you think of the room?
Oh, Jesus, Conrad.
Wait, no! Alex! Stop it! Let her go! You bastards!
Oh. You didn't even have a quick time event for that one.
Yeah.
Stick. Shut the fuck up.
I don't think they're gonna hit her. They haven't hit Fliss.
Fliss sure seems to be getting buddy-buddy with him. Did you see my brother?
Yeah.
No. But I'm sure he's fine. These guys probably just want money or something.
All right. Turn around. Don't let them see your hands. Once we get Julia back, maybe we can take them by surprise.
Alright. By surprise.
Don't like the sound of that.
Fastest fingers in the West.
Cause that ain't me. Slowest fingers in the East.
Fuck.
Also, sort of fastest fingers in the West, isn't it?
Also, I've just spotted something.
What?
I'll tell you about it in a couple of minutes' time.
Hey, are you okay? What did he do to you?
I'm fine. They didn't touch me.
She didn't answer the question, huh?
Our parents.
What?
How much money they have. Alex, I'm so sorry.
What is it?
They took my ring.
Julia, it's okay. It's okay.
Of course, that's never happened anyone else. She's never had a ring at this point.
Now we just have to wait and see what they want to do with us.
Storm's 8 miles away.
They came here on a boat. Maybe we can take it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a speedboat.
The main guy here. He's got a gun.
I just put a ding in his head.
At least one of us can get on their boat. Get some help.
If you can distract him, I can get on that boat. The dude with the gun won't even realize until I'm long gone. 7 seconds. I can get out through the window. We gotta break these off first.
Too loud. They'll hear it.
We're gonna break them during the thunder.
Good call.
Yep, just like many
I'll go
prison
through the
break.
window and get the boat.
Yeah, because it's going to be one of those like X ones where you gotta breathe / do it there, and then I'm not going to be able to do it, and they can do it here and come in and like beat you.
Yep, so you'll have to maybe do this in time with things.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3.
What the hell are you thinking?
Conrad, just get to the boat.
Now I'm going to be Conrad.
Yep, and we've got some decisions coming up.
Right. Oh man, not too calm. I knew this was coming.
Tommy, now!
Okay, that's up there with the bearings.
You know what? I've had enough. I want you off my boat right now. Get off my damn boat!
Go son, what are you waiting for? I mean, I know that was my fault, but...
Throw him in with the rest of the junk.
Alright, Mr.
Bring them
James.
downstairs.
What was
Take
in
this.
that square?
Use it if you have to.
Sit down.
Junior.
Over there.
Yes,
You,
Junior.
right here.
This guy is always...
Sit. Now.
Got Junior, got Danny.
Arrêtez, bande de cons! C'est mon bateau! Stop!
I can't remember the name of the boss.
Boss.
Ferme-la, ou je te mets mon poing dans la gueule.
Olsen!
I just
Come
left
here.
that out on the bench. Olsen.
Okay, Olsen's the boss then, yeah.
It's like Owen Wilson. Together. Olsen.
Which one of you is gonna tell me about this Manchurian goo?
Oh. Also, they've all like put clothes back on now. You let them get dressed, because they're not all in the same clothes as they were. But at least the two girls and Alex. Conrad looks like he's in the same. But Alex like has a shirt on now, and the two girls have a shirt on. But didn't.
Hey, Conrad. You gave it your best shot.
All right. Shut the fuck up!
There's no harm in just talking.
You want to talk? Keep the volume down.
Good old Junior.
I'm just gonna say it. Fliss has gotta be in on this. She and these guys, they travel in the same waters. She's a captain and they barely laid a hand on her? I bet you told them about the Manchurian gold. They're in cahoots.
But you would have been like angrier and said about the money problems if we found out.
Are you out of your mind? How did you come up with this bullshit? How fucking dare you, you overprivileged asshole?
You're all in this together. This was a trap, and you set us up.
Hey, asshole! Put a cork in
This
it.
isn't what he said when he said we can talk quiet.
Yeah. Start throwing at each other. That was even the one that had me think on.
All of you.
Sit still. It's not like they can help it when the boat's like, yeet!
You, come with me.
You come if you want to live.
Find out how long the storm is gonna last. If you try anything fishy, and there'll be consequences. Get it?
Duke of Milan requesting weather update. Over.
Read you. Everything okay? Over.
Let's do it.
Listen to me.
That was a brilliant idea.
You motherfuckers won't get away with this. The police is gonna hunt you down.
Dream on. Ocean's a big place. Easy to get lost.
You get one of them eventually.
Yeah. But like, why did he save her? That's what I want to know.
Everything's better when we help each other out. You get that? Don't you?
Yeah, it's a brutal point.
Wait! Okay, yeah, just cut it all loose.
Also,
Hey! Move it!
is this information about
Now.
Brad? No. Storm isn't coming out like it's safe.
Maybe that one was high and dry.
And, yeah.
I guess you tried to help, so, you know, whatever. What happened?
What happened? Those days?
Anyone know about Brad? Is he hiding somewhere?
Yeah, collection of characters.
Her relationship with Conrad has gone down,
Yep.
and her relationship with Julia has gone down a bit too.
You can see her traits. She's getting less innocent. She's more reckless and guarded now than she was before.
Yeah, she's motivated.
I don't know where he is.
Also, is it wise to be talked about Brad when the others are just there?
Okay, keep a lid on it.
Exactly.
It could be our ticket out.
Don't bring him up if there's someone missing.
Brad stays hidden. Better off down there than with these psychos.
That's probably
Oh
just
yeah,
sleeping through
great.
it.
He could get killed down there.
Like Jesus on that boat. In the big storm.
Brad's a big bull. He'll be okay. And it's probably better for us if he stays put for now.
Continues to talk about him. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Watch him. Oh, here comes the party. I'm probably gonna dead body, okay. We got the ship from earlier. That's the captain of
Oh,
what's his name?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Well, this is them following the coordinates of Manchurian Gold. It would make sense for it to be. Because, you know, the tutorial is more than just a tutorial. It has set up some of the story for us.
Everyone's still alive. Things could have been quite different.
Yep.
We might end it after this sequence.
Yep.
Kind-hearted creature I am, I'd like to offer you some forewarning of what's to come. Tempted? Okay then. We will turn to the Bard for inspiration.
Who's the Bard?
The Merchant of Venice, Act 2, Scene 7. The Prince of
Shakespeare.
Morocco pulls a scroll from the eye of a skull and reads, "All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told." Anyway, now that you've reached a point of significant distress, I presume you're eager to get back to your story. But here's the thing. Everything may not be entirely as it seems.
Pull the book out. Just have a swig.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
Yep, he's letting a few things slip. So yep, hit that. So at this point, I said previously when they were down in the bottom of the deck that I saw something that I'll tell you about in a couple of minutes.
Oh, excuse me.
I've never personally witnessed this in watching anyone else's playthroughs, because it's a bit hard watching what other people are doing, but watching this firsthand, it was easy to spot. But the curator, what sort of a character does he remind you of? Like, what role was he playing? In a sense, he's acting as kind of like the observer.
Yeah.
In this scenario, he's the sort of all-knowing being that's outside the story and
like
stuff
the
like
narrator
that.
thing.
Yeah.
Like in the Stanley Parable, but like knows about the story and can see the story and talk about the story, but it's like not actively in the story.
Well, when they were down in the bottom of the boat, when Junior was coming in and out getting various people, in one of those sequences, when the door had closed and the characters were going up and looking through the window and stuff like that, I saw through the hole in the door the curator standing inside the boat. Okay? You only see him briefly. You will see him all throughout the story. But if ever you spot the curator standing somewhere in the story, that's because someone is about to die. So whenever he's there in the story, that means that within the next couple of choices, someone has the possibility of dying. And that's why he made that observation when he first had that scene there, that everyone's alive, and this could have gone very differently. Because there was a choice or two you could have made back there that would have had one of his characters die. Which you avoided. So, yeah, so if you ever happen to...
I feel like if I tried to fight that guy instead of trying to escape, then...
it might have been Conrad that just died there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we'll never know, and that's where you have multiple playthroughs and things like this to explore other branching options. But yeah, if you ever manage to spot the curator anywhere else, and he will be hard to spot because it'll be rare moments like that, then yeah, if you spot him, that's when you panic, because it means that coming up soon, you have a real chance of someone, accidentally dying.
And there you go. Oh, it's been good so far. Just over 2 hours for the first one, so we'll end it there. And we'll come back next time, and hopefully I can get my trigger finger a bit quicker.
Warmed up a little bit.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.